Hey everyone, it's Yasmin Woodland and welcome back to my channel. So I will be recapping Teen Mom OG Season 8, Episode 4. So it starts off with Kate, and Kate and Tyler, they're pretty much having a photo shoot with their newborn baby, Veda. So they're kind of talking about how Nova really isn't taken too well to Veda and how, she's kind of just having difficulties adjusting to the newborn baby. It pans over to Macy, and Macy is pretty much explaining how Ryan is going to be released from jail pretty soon, and she is just so nervous because she just really doesn't know how Bentley is going to take to that, and she just doesn't know how the conversation is going to go with Ryan and Bentley and her, being that Ryan has just messed up so many times and it does affect Bentley. It pans over to Ryan's parents, and it's pretty much Ryan's parents and Mackenzie, and they're pretty much just talking about how Ryan is doing well in jail and that he'll be out soon and that he's gained a little bit of weight while he was in there, but overall he's just looking forward to coming home. Now it goes over to Cheyenne, and Cheyenne is preparing for Ryder's two-year-old birthday party, and Corey pretty much comes and they talk about how Cheyenne, new man, is going to be moving there, and what's going to be the living arrangements. Corey pretty much wanted to know, like, will, Cheyenne's new boyfriend be moving there? Will he be living there? Will he be around Ryder? I need to meet this guy. So that is pretty much what they talked about in that segment. It pans over to Amber, and Amber pretty much talks about going to a mom and me bingo with Leah and just having some quality time with Leah. And she also talks about how Andrew pretty much had like this breathing trouble, and he has to get surgery to correct that. It goes back over to Mackenzie, and she's talking about how Ryan is coming home and how she just wants to have that talk with Bentley because Ryan pretty much just knows like a lot of the things that he's done, once again, is just pretty much weighing heavily on Bentley, and Mackenzie can see that that is occurring, and she definitely just wants Ryan just to have that talk with Bentley to say, hey, this is what I've done, and I am still here for you, Bentley. I am no less of a dad, and I still love you. It pans back over to Caitlin, and she pretty much talks about how Nova's pretty much becoming a handful. Now, Kate explains how she's just going to the spa, just to de-stress and relax and stuff like that. And Nova pretty much throws an entire fit. She screams, she's yelling, she's throwing the curtains around, and she's pretty much stating how she just pretty much does not want Kate to go to the spa without her. She wanted to go with Kate, and Kate pretty much explains that you can't go with me. This is my, me time. And Nova just throws a fit. Poor Nova. It goes back over to Kate, and she pretty much talks about getting a pony for Nova so that, her and Nova can pretty much bond together. And, Nova loves the horses, and she pretty much explains how Nova is just really fascinated, with the entire process of grooming and feeding the horses. So she talks to Tyler about getting Nova a pony. It pans over to Cheyenne, and they are at Ryder's party, and Corey pretty much meets Cheyenne's boyfriend. Now, it seems that they get along well. It seems that everything is cordial, and they're pretty much mature about the entire situation. Now, at first, Cheyenne seemed like she didn't want to meet Taylor, which is Corey's girlfriend. It seemed like she didn't really want to meet her, but eventually she did walk up to Taylor and she did introduce herself, and everyone just pretty much seemed cordial, for a change. Everyone pretty much seemed like mature, and they just wanted to be cordial and get along for the kids, all right? So it pans back over to Kate, and Kate ends up buying the pony for Nova, and Nova pretty much says that she just loves the pony, and she's just so happy that she gets to do something with Nova that's just her and Nova's, quality time that she can spend together with her daughter. And Tyler pretty much was, reluctant and hesitant. He didn't really know, why she wanted the pony, but eventually he understood, and they all went along with the idea, and Nova loved the pony. So that is pretty much how the episode ended. It ended with, this entire situation with the pony. And I think that was really good for Nova, just to pretty much have something just so her and Kate can do, because I think that Nova suffers from a lot of issues with Kate. Growing up, Nova really didn't have Kate around because Kate was in and out of hospitals, just trying to get her mental health together. So I think she suffers from that attachment, or the lack thereof, right? So I think that was great. In regards to Cheyenne and Corey, I think that is super amazing that they're co-parenting and that they're all able to get along with one another's like new partners. And I think that it's really good that everyone is just being mature and cordial, because at the end of the day, it matters about the kids ultimately. All that other adult drama, it doesn't matter. It's about, the children. In regards to Amber, I really feel sorry at the fact that Andrew had to go through that surgery because it just looked like he was suffering. But, on the brighter end of things, Amber was definitely there for him, just like he was there for her during her times of stress. So hopefully, he makes a full recovery in regards to that. Now with Ryan and Macy and Bentley and Taylor, I really, really hope that when Ryan gets out of jail, I really think that he should just do the right thing, because he's just been in and out of jail for so long. And I know for a fact that that's affecting Bentley, and for Bentley to see his dad like on drugs and just doing all sorts of things, I know that Bentley just needs to sit down and talk with his dad, and just his dad needs to just let him know, like, hey, I still love you. I'm here. I made mistakes, but I'm still here for you, Bentley, and please don't love me less. And I really, really think that Bentley would understand, because he's a smart kid, and I really think that that conversation needs to happen, because you don't want Bentley to be negatively affected, from Ron's decisions when he grows up. So that is pretty much Teen Mom OG Season 8, Episode 4 recap. Thank you all for tuning in so much. Let me know in the comments what you think about this recap and about what Ryan can possibly talk about to Bentley once he comes home from getting from jail. What do you think that they'll talk about? Do you think the conversation will go well? Do you feel bad for Bentley? What are your thoughts? Comment below on whatever you think. Thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe and tap the bell if you already haven't. Thank you all for tuning in. It's Yasmin Woodland, and until next time, see ya.